Pretty soon, as small as all of these plants are, they're going to be looking more like those over here. Whether we started them from seed or we started them from starts. This is how all of this rest of this bucket garden started. You got to start somewhere. Pretty soon they'll be giving us food in just a few weeks, looking like that. Hey everybody, Live Farmer 73 here. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm only here to show you that it's possible. I'm gonna make this as simple as possible to let you see that in an apartment, a condo, or you got your own land, you can do this. It don't cost that much money, but you could be growing your own food just like this. You can plant food from seed, but at this time of season, all across the country, we're running out of time. There is nothing wrong with going to buy your own plant starts, just like this. Now you gotta ask yourself, do you wanna spend $3 to $4 to $6 on one plant start? Think about this for a second. Think about it. If you spend $3 to $4 to $6 on one plant start, you can already see all of the leaf blooms on this squash. Okay, so if you spend $3 or $4 on a plant start, by the end of the season, it's going to give you about $50 to $100 worth of food. I don't care how you cut it. By the end of the season, it's going to give you about $50 to $100 worth of food if you take care of it properly. So your $3, $4, or $6 plant starts is just an investment. So don't let anybody tell you you shouldn't be planting from starts. That's nonsense. If you do not have time to plant from seed at this time, go buy some plant starts and get started. So I'm going to show you how I turn a bunch of buckets and these plant starts into this. The first thing I did was go to my big box store and I purchased 20 buckets. You don't have to purchase that many. You can even go to bakeries and restaurants and you can get these buckets for free. So, let me set our buckets off to the side here. Now all we're gonna need is our drill. This paddle bit really makes it really easy, okay? So I'm gonna put it up on the screen just so you don't have to keep asking, what did I use, all right? Just take your first bucket, just like that. And I like to hit right in the center right there. Drill a hole, just like that. That's gonna be for your drainage. So when you water your plant, the water can drain, has somewhere to drain out so your plant doesn't drown. So I'm gonna do this like 20 times. Now that I have all my buckets drilled, what I wanna do is get all my soil that I got, mix it together, and get it in the buckets. This is what I got. I have a bunch of garden soil that was busted bags at a store, so it was half off. So all I'm gonna do is mix these busted bags in my mixer. Just like this. This was a busted bag of mushroom compost. The only reason I'm throwing in perlite because it was a busted bag. Why not? For better drainage. Why not? I'll mix this all together. Now for the price of an expensive bag of soil, I got everything that's in those expensive bags of soil for a fraction of the cost right here. I got perlite, loose garden soil, and compost. That's what you pay all that money for. And I got it for a fraction of a price. So now all I do is take my stack of buckets that I already drilled a hole in the bottom and just fill them up. So all we do here, now that we got our bucket full of soil, we grab whatever plant we want. I'm gonna pick, let's see, what is this? Black Beauty eggplant, and we're gonna put that in this first bucket. You flip your bucket over, like that. You see your root structure. Move a little soil out the way, because I want this down fairly low. Right there, just like that. Now, I'm gonna take a little bit more soil and put around it, not covering it up, but just to fill in that gap. And I like to mash around it. I don't like mashing the roots. The root ball that we just put in, I like to mash around it, because that squeezes it tight together without hurting the roots. Voila, Black Beauty eggplant. Now I take my tag and I stick it inside the bucket like this with the name facing inside the bucket. So I know I don't have to go looking for it. It's right in here, so I can remember what this was. Now we're just gonna water that in. First thing we're gonna need is Linda's 511 fish fertilizer, fish emulsion. I'm gonna use a little bit of this to water it in to give it some instant nutrients. We're gonna mix that right now. Okay, you wanna stir this with something that you'll never use again, because this stuff smells a little rough. I'm gonna pour just a little bit in my 2-gallon bucket. A little goes a long way. I'm just gonna stir that in real good. All we do is just water it in. That's going to give it a good drink of water and nutrients all at the same time, so it can continue to grow just like this. And pretty soon we're going to have fruit popping off of this in about a week or two, and I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like. We're going to do an update. So as you see, I got a lot of work to do. I just wanted to show you how I do this and how simple it is and how affordable it is. Please don't go stressing if you do not have time to grow things by seed. If you can grow it from seed, I recommend you grow it from seed. But if you don't have the time, but you really want to get started growing, or you want to practice, this is how you do it. Just get you a couple of plant starts just like that. Get you some buckets and get you some soil and go plant some stuff right into the ground, well, into the bucket. All right, I hope this helped you. I didn't want to make this video long because I wanted to get straight to the point and show you exactly what I do. And then you will have food. It's that simple. Just like this. Look at this. blessings, you guys. I'm just trying to help out and show you in this little bitty space right here. I got tons of food growing. I just wanted to make sure that you saw that it is possible, okay? It's possible. Live Farm 73, I love you, and I'm out. Go get 1 bucket. This is my challenge to you. Go get 1 bucket, 1 bag of soil, and 1 starter plant, and do exactly what we just did here today. And then that's how you start. You want to know how to get started? I just told you. Go get 1 bucket, go get 1 bag of soil, go get 1 starter plant, and plant it just like we did here today. And that's how you start your garden, just like that, okay? Live Farm 73, I love y'all.